Welcome back to Inside Guelph. A lot happening in our business community, as we heard, our MP report, and now your city update with the Mayor, Karen Firebridge. Thanks for being here, Karen. Good to see you.
My pleasure. Good to see you too.
You too have notes, which I'm very happy, because there's a lot of information you need to get out.
Well, there's a lot going on in the community, and your conversation with Lloyd just previously talked about a lot of the collaborations that are happening, and spoke about a lot of the collaboration between the city and the chamber and the business community among a number of areas. So I thought I'd update a little bit about some of the collaborations that are going on in the community around children. So the social community services side of our community, and one of them, it's the Council for Opportunities for Children. So it's quite a wide cross-section of the community. There's the city's involved, the county's involved, the public health is involved, so there's some municipal government and public agencies, but then there's also organizations like Trellis and Family and Children's Services, the Y, lots of individuals who have an interest in children. So a whole bunch of people that have been coming together for many years around children's services and how can we better coordinate and integrate children's services and make sure that there aren't any gaps. And over the years they've developed a children's charter to sort of express how we want children to feel and be treated in our community. They've done a lot of research on children and around demographics and their readiness for school and who are living in poverty, etc. And so there's been annual report cards that have looked at that. So there's been a lot of work, and now what they've identified is that they want to go for the UNICEF's designation to be a child-friendly city.
Oh wow!
So it's quite a process to go through, and there's lots of criteria in various sort of categories that you need to work yourself through as a community. It's not something that's sort of an end point. It's something that you constantly have to maintain and continue to build and improve. But it helps to provide a sort of a framework for everyone to sit down and focus on what to move forward with. And so there's a meeting tonight, a community forum tonight that they've organized to build support and get input into it. There's going to be young people involved with that engagement. So it's walking the talk. Part of it is making sure that children and youth have a voice in your community. So moving through that, and there's about 1,000 cities globally that have taken this designation on. There's several in Canada, some of the larger ones like Calgary and West Vancouver. And so Guelph wants to move towards being that.
And so why is it that other than clearly it feels a good thing to be putting the kids first and their welfare, what is the benefit of having that UNICEF designation? Well,
I'll read you what they've described. They declared that the well-being of children is the ultimate indicator of a healthy habitat, a democratic society, and good governance. And it's recognizing that the importance of cities, but not just in terms of our quality of life, but also in terms of economy. And I've been talking a lot lately about the importance of place and people feeling connected to their place. There is, and the level of connectedness that people feel, or their attachment to their community, actually is a predictor of the local economy. So the more attachment you have in your community, more people feel connected to community, the better your local economy does. So it starts with children, and children and youth, and ensuring that they feel part of the community, so that we retain them in our community and retain their creativity and their talent, and so that they can be part of the local economy. So it's all interconnected, I think, is what's interesting. So it is a good thing to do, from a heart and emotional point of view.
It's the only thing to do.
Right, but there's also some really compelling work that shows that it's good for the economy as well.
So what are some of the standards we need to meet in order to get this?
There's sort of 5 building blocks. One is ensuring that children are part of the decision-making process, so their participation. It's about the legal framework. It's a children's rights strategy, so we do have the charter in place. Making sure that there is programs and funding to address the needs of children in the community, to address some of the urban issues that we increasingly face as we continue to grow and urbanize. So issues of poverty in our community. There are children at risk in our community. So what are we doing to try to reach out and connect with those children at risk, to give them a better future as well? So it's quite multifaceted. It includes things like spaces, green space, safety, bullying. The issue of anti-bullying has really been talked about a lot in our community recently. So it's not just looking at health, but looking at the other factors that that contribute to health.
Absolutely,
so
it's a whole approach.
Yes, yeah, very integrated.
How long a process till from once you start meeting tonight till we find out if we get it?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know the length of time for that process. So yeah.
Well, good luck. Congratulations. That's big news. And for more information, can we go on the city website?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mayor. Good work. Yay us. Another good thing that we're doing. I love all the awards that we win. This is just a designate. All right, we are done for the show. On tomorrow's show, we have Sergeant Flug here. He's going to warn you against a fraud that's out there, as well as your Adopt a Pet segment with the Guelph Humane Society. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow, Guelph.